remembering America's greatest generation. Tomorrow marks 75 years since World War II came to an end.
Part of honoring those who have fought is listening to their stories and learning from the past. News 8's Emily Leonard is here now with one West Michigan man's story. Emily.
Robert Tesmer was born in 1925 and he graduated from high school in 1943. He was immediately drafted. What he saw and experienced before the age of 20 are things most people will never know in their lives. Today we found out what it's like to be brave and afraid at the same time.
I was a survivor. Plain luck.
At age 95, Robert Tesmer is more than a survivor. He's been a husband, soldier, successful businessman, and to generations who have come after him, a hero.
I don't think I'm a hero. I did my job. I did what I was supposed to do. I did it with pride.
Pride and honor. Drafted right out of high school, his first stop was Fort Bragg, North Carolina. By the fall of 1944, he was shipping out to France. Bob says the tone of the time was so patriotic, young men couldn't wait to serve.
The excitement waned and the fear set in, but you couldn't let the fear overcome your desire to do your job.
On his first day of combat, they walked into a German ambush.
We lost 42 men out of my company of 192 at that time.
In his squad of 12, 7 were killed that day.
It was an introduction to combat that we didn't really appreciate.
The harsh reality of war hit hard. Combat in wooded areas of the Vosges Mountains in snow and freezing temperatures. He and his fellow soldiers were provided books about why they were fighting to keep them going.
But it was pretty hard to keep morale up when you saw a lot of your men dying around you.
Terrifying? Yes. He says they were afraid all the time. Brave and afraid. And spared. Of the 192 men Bob started with, only 13 came home. The rest were either killed or wounded. He says the real heroes are the ones who gave their lives or were severely wounded or maimed. Although Tuesday marks 75 years since the official end of the war, Bob holds another date dear.
Our war ended in Europe with the dropping of the bomb on Hiroshima, August the 6th, which was my 20th birthday.
A man of only 20 had seen what most of us never will. Bob says he's surprised he got out of there with his life. And when asked again, he didn't give the credit to luck.
God. He's taking good care of me.
Well, Bob says he was able to travel the world later in life, but he never went back to the battlefields where so many of his friends were lost. He said the memories were just too fresh.
Wow. The debt that we owe those soldiers of the greatest generation.
Indeed.
So significant.
Yeah. Emily, thank you.